talking to Ju Young about the hidden passage? Ju Young stared at the dark corridor. Oh yeah, please like and subscribe, by the way. She paused for a moment and shook her head. I thought about it again, but it doesn't change anything. Just say, instead of saying please like and subscribe, I should say please like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know. Maybe I'll just use a separate sentence. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment. I don't know. I just like saying please like and subscribe. I could say like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know. Catchphrases. Sorry. Even Sales, who's a staff member, looked for it with us. If there was anything worth noting, we would have already examined it. The issue just resurfaced because of S. Sung Young. Ju Young flinched at Do Yoon's remark. She quickly turned around to face Do Yoon. That's why I'm a bit scared. If there's no exit and S. Sung Young's photo is real, it means S. Sung Young is really in here somewhere. Yep. I used to worry about many things in the past. I'm okay with my haters giving me a hard time. But when I couldn't get along with some of my fans who wanted to know more about me, I really didn't know what to do with them. Ju Young's gaze shifted to Inha as she talked. I guess Inha was stressed out. I think people meant well when they went to see her family. But her family could have felt bothered. Some people don't want to be contacted in that way. Her family didn't come to the finals. Maybe they were dealing with their own family problem. I know you can't avoid unwanted attention, but this is too much. Ju Young stared at Do Yoon again. Do Yoon, I think you should talk to Inha more often. If not, she'll keep thinking about what's going on out there. Alright. I guess it applies to all of us. I mean, if it'll be Inha, because she's the one right above me. Ju Young quietly nodded. Her long hair brushed off her shoulder. Yes to all of us. By talking more, we should be able to avoid internal conflict. We need to take care of each other more carefully. Disappearance. Gyu Hyuk disappeared without from university, and no one knew what he had done for several years before entering the audition. You're talking about Gyu Hyuk's university days. He simply left school and stayed home. That's not the same as disappearing. I guess they were comparing Gyu Hyuk's current position to his past, and they added the story about his late father, Byung-Hung Lee. Oh, I guess it must have been an unusual circumstance after his father's death. Ju Young's face briefly turned grim. What do you think about Gyu Hyuk? What do you think Gyu Hyuk had in mind when he joined B-Stars? I guess he put lots of thoughts into it, just like anybody else. To pass or fail in an audition after showing all they've got would be very challenging, even fearful for anyone. Ju Young nodded after a brief pause. Maybe Gyu Hyuk had been struggling with that fear during that tough time. Other people might envy Gyu Hyuk for having a famous father, but for him it became a burden he had to deal with. I often sensed that while talking with him. I guess his sophisticated mind came from that background, the heavy burden and his struggles with it. Do Yoon had commanded the attention of the judges, away from his fellow band members ever since the preliminaries. His popularity was undeniable. The decision came from the judges. It's not like you had any strings to pull. It's not your fault that the judges thought highly of you. There we go, sanity up. I don't think I did anything wrong either. It's just that their decision was totally unexpected and resulted in specific consequences for my life. Ju-young quietly patted Do-yoon on his arm. Your surroundings change even when you walk. If you didn't want any changes, you shouldn't have done anything at all.
나도요.
But remember, both you and I decided to move on.
너는?
I'm listening. Do-yoon couldn't continue. Ju-young folded her hands together after looking at him for a while.
도윤아.
Let's focus on what's at hand. If we fall here, that's the end of everything. We can grab another opportunity only after we get out of here. I'm tired. I already called somebody, didn't I? Oh, I think maybe I haven't called anybody yet. Who should I call this time? I think last time I called Inha, right? I haven't called Gyuhyuk in a while. We'll call Gyuhyuk. Our boy Gyuhyuk.
워치 열심히 본다 싶더니 전화했네. 계속 보고 있는 거야? 페이터? 마음이 힘들면 너무 많이 보지 않는 게 좋을지도 몰라.
True.
아예 무시할 수도 없지. 사진 올라온 것만 봐도
출처 불명확하잖아.
아무리 봐도 여기야.
그 사진 보고 다시 여길 보니까 새삼 위협. 도윤이 너도 조심해야 돼. 고개 너무 숙이고 다니지 마. 워치 보면서 다니니까 위에도 조심할 것 투성이야. 너까지 다치기라도 하면.
그런 일 안 생기게 조심할게.
그래, 꼭이야.
Alright, nice. Okay, right, what should I do? Should I, options. Oh yeah, as I don't need to save right now. Okay, yeah, okay, we talked to Ju-young Min. Let's talk to Gyuhyuk from some more. Yeah, let's just keep going. S. Sung-young put up a photo on Fader claiming that this photo featuring the accident site proves that they were inside the building. God damn it.
대체
What do you think happened regarding the photos? I don't know. Maybe S. Young really is in here somewhere. Oh, yeah, well, that much is certain.
나도.
I checked several times to make sure it wasn't fabricated. It's clearly a photo of the collapsed stage.
알잖아.
People out there could argue about its authenticity, but we can tell for sure. How can we not know? Even if S. Sung-young is not one of us could be working with him. Gyuhyuk slowly rubs his chin with his hand.
그래도
But if they're in here, there's no way they can hide from us. Maybe they had a chance to escape from this place. Like how we recapped earlier?
만약에
That is, if they're really here. Gyuhyuk surveyed the wreckage. Soon, he sighed and turned back to Do-yoon.
하여튼
I don't know about other things, but it's clearly a photo of this place. Regardless of the authenticity of S. Sung-young's arguments, if things have gotten this far, we can't keep ignoring their claim.
설마
Do you really think S. Sung-young's response was really a forewarning? Wait, did he just say really twice?
아무래도
Do you really think S. Sung-young's response was really a forewarning? Jesus, the terrible writing. If we only take the outcome into account, it does look like a meaningful forewarning.
혹시
Don't you mean if we only took the meaningful writing into account, it does look like a meaningful forewarning? I mean, if you're gonna do that with really, you can do it with meaningful. Do you think it was a coincidence? Maybe we should ask, do you think the coincidence was a coincidence? The timing. I'm not sure which is the case. It's not a coincidence, dummy. Do-yoon buried his head in one hand. Yu-Huk stared at Do-yoon with a worried look on his face.
도윤아,
Yeah, don't think too much. How, after what happened to Hae-sung? Here's the thing. S. Sung-young even said, don't insult me or I'll kill you early. So, S. Sung-young has basically acknowledged that they know that he was killed early. And that's because S. Sung-young killed him.
어쨌든
Or at least S. Sung-young had one of us kill him. We need to endure this until the rescue team arrives. As long as we stick together, no one can hurt us. Everyone must be confused dealing with this in their own way. If one of us breaks down, it will affect everyone else. Do-yoon raised his head and stared at Yu-Huk. Their eyes met. The troubled look on Yu-Huk's face was real. I know that I'm a little confused.
나도
Of course. You're not the only one. Nice. We're connecting. But we need to pull ourselves together. Alright. I love this picture. Oh, I love Ju Young. I love Inha also that Inha adores Ju Young. I think that's fun. Rumor. Ju Young's past resurfaced. Rumor had it that she had dated a wealthy guy so she could retire early, but it ended in failure. A photo of her walking at night was also released.
왜?
They are no different from S. Sung-young. How can they say that when she's in no condition to respond to that? Yu-Huk gulped.
그래서
Maybe that's why they've been making such a fuss.
그럴지도.
Ju Young was always good at getting herself out of trouble.
나는
I thought it came from her experiences.
그치만
Still, it doesn't mean she's not hurt. The two of them gazed at Ju Young with worried looks on their faces. Yu-Huk lowered his gaze shortly.
하여튼
The situation is giving her enough stress already. If anything adds
맞아.
we shouldn't lose her out of sight just like before. Yu-Huk nodded after turning to look at Ju Young again. Right, it won't happen twice. No one had a number for Inha's family. The media in her hometown contacted her dance crew, but even they didn't know anything about her family.
그건
대체
Why would people look for a family when they don't even know anything about? When they don't even know anything about them, you mean?
그렇다면
I guess they wanted to dig up some dirt, but eventually failed. No, they need to contact her family because they need her next of kin and stuff. There must be a reason for not revealing it. Yeah, she's probably witness protection. Or she's a super criminal, psychopath. They call that an issue? They seriously need to know when to give up. Do-yoon, you're out of control, man. You fall in love with Inha or something? Do-yoon's gaze turned to Inha standing on the other side. Inha was looking at her at the watch screen, and her face looked pale.
혹시
Do you think Inha saw the post as well?
아마도
Some people must have delivered it to her, whether she liked it or not. I hope she doesn't break down and cry.
그래도
You called Inha, right? Because Ju Young said I needed to talk to Inha more. Yeah, that was probably a hint that I should have called. I think I should always make the phone call at the end. I'm nervous that if I don't make the if I don't make the phone call early, I'll forget. But I think I should try to make it at the end and just try not to forget. Because that way I can talk to everybody and see if somebody drops a hint about who I should call.
아니
You'd be surprised to know she is softer than she looks. Yu-Huk glanced at Do-yoon, after quite listening to him. Right now it's between, like you? Oh shit. Right now it's between me and Inha. Doyuna and Inha that will be killed next. So if I can't get more votes than Inha, I will die. In some aspects, she's way softer than I am. That's no good. We should observe Inha as well. Okay. Time to talk to Inha, as Juyang suggested we should. But I probably should have called her too. Oh, this one's might set Inha off. I think, okay, let's look at the facial expressions. I wonder if disappearance might be one that I get negative for, because she looks offended. Let's do this one first. Rumor. Juyang's past resurfaced. Rumor had it that she had dated a wealthy. Oh, we should save and do Inha in the next round. Forgot. Right. Yeah. Next, like, comment in the comment section. I should say leave a comment. And leave a comment if you don't mind. If it's not too much trouble. If you don't mind. I wanted to say something, but I want it to be something that I can just say naturally every time. And leave a comment if you have the time. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, see y'all next time. Wait, I should have. Oh shit. Wait, what? Juyang would never do that. We're talking about the rumor of Juyang. I wonder if she'll be offended that I asked her about it. Juyang, right, trying to seduce the rich guy in the picture. No, she would not. Her past rumor has resurfaced again. Thanks for stating the obvious, Juyang, huh? Very nice.